Gaming is going to begin with this wildcard match, the very first match underway.
Oh man, Joe, I waited for the entire week for this matchup. Let's see. So far, maybe waiting a little bit, maybe having that Elixir Collector once again.
Okay, just summon the bridge spam. The Spear Golem. Gonna get one Spear.
You know the moment where we see lots of goblins, we were expecting the Rascals as well, but not anymore.
Look at Raiki Jones definitely having an answer to everything now. Look at all these cheap summons coming from DANI. Literally talking about Spear Goblin to Goblin Gang to now Bats in. It's going to be the giant summon from the behind from DANI, and I wonder what this could mean because very unconventional deck that we're seeing already. Usually
it was a barrel that follows up, but no Rascals means it's going to be a different one. We do have the Dark Prince.
It's going to be a lot slower look at that already, and definitely not as fast as it used to be, but get it now, and obviously the log will come through. It's going to be just fine.
Raiki also having Infernal Dragon against the Giant, so far he does have lots of solutions. He's going for the offensive move now.
Okay, look at this. The poison will come through defensively for DANI. He's taking care of everything.
Even a tornado. And poison, of course, cancels the graveyard.
Okay, you can see the Spear Goblin being summoned to on for defense, but still going to lose a lot of HP on that tower on the left. 1635 on the count now.
The graveyard didn't really do too much damage, but Infernal Dragon actually locked in some of the damage, getting a few hundreds, and also Ice Wizard getting some damage done.
We definitely saw the pressure being put on by Raiki Jones though as soon as he survives the units. I mean, look at this interaction now, the Prince versus the Valkyrie. Does pretty well. It's going to survive for 3 hits with the help of the Prince's Tower. It's going to do fine. The log to just knock it back.
No, even the log gone, so he's going offensive now. He has to. Against all the small units with the goblins, he doesn't really have the best cards to defend against.
Yeah, look at the offensive poison though. This is happening already, and the tornado even doing a very good job of knocking down that Dark Prince. Having a hard time just charging in because it's just a slower speed now, the movement speed with the charge, and see the Dark Prince having a hard time just getting any type of hits onto its opponent.
Wants to throw that Valkyrie as an offensive tool, just taking that Princess Tower for sure. And the graveyard actually did tons of damage already.
Yeah, and an offensive poison as well. This is going to be doing a lot more damage than you would expect. At 141 down to 114 on the count. Now, this is going to be the counterattack coming in from DANI.
Lots of Princes spamming everything onto the bridge, but Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie is so good at this stage. And look how much it survives for, and there's nothing you can do now. Prince just trying to attack, 3 seconds on the count, and just looking at it now, the tornado will finish everything off.
And Raiki Jones just waiting for that next poison, and that will be game.
That very much is, and Raiki Jones gonna pick up the first win with that last tick of poison, and gonna beat out DANI in this game 1 victory.
The graveyard was
Prince and the Dark Prince. You mentioned it. Is it any good anymore?
They're still good. They're still good, of course, but not as powerful as before, I would say. In terms of speed, you gotta really know where to place it. You have to place them differently from the before.
I mean, the power level hasn't changed, obviously.
Oh, yes.
That's not the biggest change that's happened. It really hasn't changed in terms of power, but the fact that it can't run as fast as it used to do means that you might not even get a single charge in it. And that's crucial when you summon a Prince or Dark Prince. 5 elixir, 4 elixir summon it. If you don't get a charge in, that's going to be crucial. Now we're going to see the change into a Battle Ram this time around for DANI. See a lot faster already.
Collector has been hit by the poison, so it went down already, but it's still dropping down that golem. Does have the Infernal Dragon as the answer.
Okay, gotta have the Infernal Dragon ready to go. It's gonna just wipe down this golem. No problem there, and still gonna see some.
Night Witch getting a hit.
Night Witch got 1 stab with her axe, and still gonna go forward here, but this Dark Prince gonna charge in, and it's gonna stop Dark Prince from coming in with that bandit helping out.
Oh, but the real bandit from DANI actually connecting with the Infernal Dragon. Lost the damage. That's a tower down.
Oh my goodness, this is a tragedy already. We thought the early Golden Summon was a little bit aggressive there from Raiki Jones, and finally sees the cost there. Punished in the worst possible way.
He was spending all the bats. He kind of knew that Infernal, his own golem was not really going to connect too far.
Look at the Battle Ram, it's going to charge in law fast. Look at that! That is really fast, almost reached her. The old Battle Ram would never even gotten close to that. And look at the Barbarian's going to get a couple of hits on the tower now.
Even the minions.
And that's what I'm saying.
Raiki Jones still has to work with the left tower, very likely, and the offense from DANI will be onto the opposite side. Let's see how he deals with this. He does have a minute, and golems are very slow, so he needs to make something happen right now.
Look at this now, and the Elixir Collector being planted out here. Battle Ram on the left side, but it's not going to be going for the Bandit. She's going to leave it free, and this minion and the Barbarians are going to just go to town.
Mega Knight. So this is a similar deck that he played a week ago.
Uh-oh, the Bats barely taking care of that, but look at that, 839 on the count for the King's Tower, and this is trouble already for the side of Raiki Jones.
And also from DANI, but no damage connecting to the tower yet. That's the real problem with 27 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, you gotta worry about getting a 3 crown by the side of DANI, but you're just worried about not putting any damage in, and there's only 15 seconds left to go in the game.
Jumping onto the tower finally, but still 2,000 more hit points onto that tower and goes down.
He had the perfect counter, the Inferno Dragon for the Golem for whatever you need, and look at that, the Battle Ram just rushed in. I think I just might get the charge.
DANI almost got the 3rd crown onto that King Tower.
That's what it means. I mean, if you just gave 2 more seconds, Raiki Jones and DANI for this last game of the set here, who's going to win the 1v1. Of course, FAV Gaming just coming back after the game 1 to get it back into even, and PONOS Sports still trying to finish it off.
Of course, 1-1 tied. What else does he have? Raiki Jones, he showed that deck before, so he's going to change it up. Maybe same one from game 1, we'll see. DANI keeping the Bandit, which he used in game 2. So I think Raiki Jones might have just went back to his game 1 deck.
Oh, look at this though, the Valkyrie in the front, Pekka this side for DANI.
Against the Valkyrie, it's a great card.
It is a great counter, and it's going to get slower swipes with the Ice Wizard just bothering him from behind, but just one swipe is all it needs.
Slow, and he does have this Tombstone with all the skeletons that would delay the Pekka.
The third one. No, it doesn't, not going to get it, but slow and steady we thought wins the race, but Inferno Dragon this time just to counter against the Pekka, but the Electro Wizard is right there on that bridge. Look at this.
Getting the King's Tower already into the game.
Nice play coming in from Raiki Jones to get that King's Tower open, and you're always going to take that. Electro Wizard just having a lot of assignments to take care of because each skeleton coming out of that Tombstone. Just doing wonders.
For DANI, of course, activating the King. It's not a good news, but not the worst news because he has lots of dashing units to the tower, because that's going to be the most source of his damage.
That Bandit was heavily countered though, with that Valkyrie just always ready for defense.
Oh yes.
But this way the defense is available on the other side with Pekka being able to carve down the Valkyrie in just 1 or 2 hits.
Let's see if DANI has something like the poison to get that Tombstone down for the Pekka to go all the way.
That's 3 unrevealed cards at the moment, and we're going to see what those are. The Miner's going to be one of them.
It's going to be the first one.
But look at this, very nicely played. We know the Tornado and the Ice Wizard combo is such a good one to play with it. Look at that, everything is just frozen up, and the Miner not even going to get to the tower in time.
The Graveyard comes from Raiki Jones.
Okay, let's see what happens from it.
Does have the poison as well, so DANI ready for everything that Raiki Jones was trying to do.
Okay, on both ends though, we saw an offensive poison. Trying to get the minions out, but this time around, going to see the 1 minion survive for the time being, and Miners. French going to go down with the Royal Ghost. Probably going to be...
Bandit on the right.
Okay.
Gets that Tombstone. Good drag.
Very nicely done. Get the job done. Even the Valkyrie. Look how strong that is on defense. Not going to go down to the Royal Ghost very easily. Look at this. Pekka being summoned. What is going to deal with? Of course, the poison going to be played right here. It's going to be an offensive poison, actually.
Yep. So it does connect the damage. Lots of damage being done.
Yeah, just minion trying to do all the damage there, but
DANI wanted to put everything on the ground to make this one go as further because he still has to go through 2,000 plus.
Okay, you can see this here. Very nice Valkyrie summon just to make sure the Bandit damage, the charge does nothing to it.
So this poison will get the skeletons out so the Pekka goes closer to the tower. Goes down though.
See the Ice Wizard being troubled. At the same time, see the Inferno Dragon and Ice Wizard survive now, and we'll see what happens from here.
Offensive poison.
Let's see actually defensive poison. Seemed like it was going to come out, but it's going to be offensive poison all the way, and looks like just 1 poison away now from finishing the game.
DANI held that poison last time and used it against the Tombstone on his own attack, but Raiki Jones has all the slow and the air unit, which is not even contested. And that's just going to be game.
Gonna be the last one to finish it off, and Raiki Jones with his hands held high. He's definitely the one to cheer about things, and boom, shots getting off, and Raiki Jones gets that win in that game 3.